wish myself some luck. With this. Because honestly, I don't know how this is going to go.
You can do this.
Good luck, John.
Come on. Oh, leave him.
I just want to get this out the way before I start properly. Fucking hell.
There you go.
Right. Bear with me. Joe, stop ruining me wedding. Right. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for spending the time and money to come over to Ibiza and celebrate our special day with us. It's been a shit 2 years with COVID, so we appreciate every single one of you for making the effort to be here. And we feel so lucky to be able to experience one of our favourite places in the world with all our favourite people here today. And all we generally want is for everyone to enjoy themselves and have the best time ever. I always say to everyone who I speak to, I can be anywhere in the world, in an Irish bar, biggest club in America, anywhere. But if you're with the right company, you could be anywhere. And thank you to every single one of you for being unbelievable, not just for today. The week that we've had, it's been unbelievable. All Ellie's mates, all my mates, all my family, all Ellie's family. You've all come a long way. And honestly, you made the week unbelievable. So thank you so much for doing that for us, honestly. Thank you so much to all the bridesmaids for keeping Ellie as cool as she can be. I know she's not the best at letting people help her, but you're always there checking in and making sure she hasn't lost the plot, which honestly I can tell you, she hasn't spoke to me for about 4 weeks. So she has lost the plot. She's had sleepless nights, and you've all been there offering advice and being someone to just listen to her. I genuinely wish I could have got more, but I couldn't listen to any more of what colour napkins we should have on the table. White or off-white, or glasses or the other glasses. And we went to pay the, what they called, the whatever it was, the hire company for all the glasses and all that. And this was only 2 days ago, and she changed the glasses within 2 days. So yeah, Ellie's so lucky to have amazing sisters and friends like yous, and of course, yous all look unbelievable. Another bridesmaid that should have been here today, playing a big part in a wedding. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it, which breaks my heart after all she's been through. Anyone that has met this girl would agree with me. She's one of the nicest girls in the world. She's got an heart of gold, and I can't speak highly enough of her. And Ellie is so blessed to have a friend like her. So please, let's all stand and raise our glasses for Scarlett. To Scarlett, to Scarlett. Honestly, she's one of the nicest girls I've ever met in my life. And she's had a hard time, and I'll do anything for her to be here today. Thank you, on a lighter note, to my 3 groomsmen for doing absolutely nothing. Our Carl pretending he'd hate standing there and doing the reading. But you all know he loved him. I was on my stag do the other day, and everyone was like, is everyone here? And then I looked and thought, my groomsmen isn't even here? Where's Josh? But honestly, I wouldn't change anything for the world. Josh's daughter's not well, and he's still here today. Honestly, I wouldn't change anything for the world. Our Carl's my cousin. He's not just my cousin, he's like my brother, and he's one of my best mates. He makes me laugh every single day. He's fucking hilarious, I love him. A little special mention to my brother Ben. You made me become a footballer. I looked up to you. You toughened me up. You made my side become no problem coming against anyone else. You was always my biggest battle. Even though I used to beat you all the time. You used to blame Josh and Doran for letting me goals go in. And then Colin even told him today, he come down and he said the same thing about you as well. I must have got my speed from getting chased around the field every time I beat you, trying to batter me to play you again. We're 2 different people, 2 different personalities. People probably think we'll have a fight whenever we're together, but that would never happen. If there's one person I can always count on no matter what, I know it's you. I don't know if he's got those sunglasses to add it, but honestly, he won't be crying about what I'm doing. He hated that, but to me 2 best man, honestly, I can't even say any words that could do these two any justice. These aren't my best mates, honestly. These are unbelievable to me. Thank you both for being the two best mates I can ask for. I've had the best times of my life with both of you, and memories I'll never forget. You're always there for me no matter what. They say there's no friends in football, but I generally could have handpicked better two best mates than you two. I'm lucky to have both of you in my life. It obviously helps massively that our partners get on so well. I know Ellie's found two best friends for life with Kaylee and Hannah. And we both can't wait for more memories to be made together. So thank you to you two. Joe's been dying to cry all day, by the way. Fucking hell, Connor's crying as well. Well done, lads, I tried not to make that happen as well. Mum, Dad, well first, thankfully, I got the looks off my mum.
You haven't met your dad yet?
Oh, and it's safe to say, I got my little man syndrome off my dad. Fucking psychopath. Thanks for being there every day in my life, no matter what situation I'm in. You're always there for me, no matter what. All I've ever wanted to do in my life is make you both proud. And I know no matter what I've done, you always would have been proud of me. You've travelled around the country watching and supporting me. You're my #1 fans. Even though you've never told me I've had a bad game, I'd 100% know when I've had a bad game. Because my dad would say, I'm dead honest, mate, lad. If you've had a bad game, I'll tell you. And my mum would say, they just didn't pass you the ball, son. All the time, honestly, so I know when I play bad. It happened quite a lot, by the way. Don't miss your shit.
I never think he says bad plays bad because that's all they ever say. So I'm like, oh, he never does bad.
They made me think I was good. I'm fucking shit. Now I'm older, I've realised how many sacrifices and time you give up for me. And honestly, there is too many to name. But just know I'm forever grateful, and I could never ever repay you. Thanks for loving Ellie and treating her like she's your own daughter. I know you can't wait, but if me and Ellie are fortunate enough to have kids, I know we will have the proudest grandparents ever, and I can't wait to see that day. Thanks so much for sending us to the Maldives after Ibiza for our dream honeymoon. We will forever be grateful. And Mum, now the dinner started, you have permission to get as pissed as you want. Chris, Karen, thank you for letting me marry your gorgeous daughter and raising her beautifully inside and out. I promise you that I will respect and love your daughter for the rest of my life. You've been unbelievable with me since day one. You've treated me like a son-in-law since I got with Ellie. Chris is a cool, calm man, like everyone knows. And Karen's lost the plot. But so is my mum. So that's probably why we get on so well. Thanks for everything you have done for us both so far. I'm so lucky to have in-laws like yous. Everyone always comments on how lucky Ellie is to have an amazing family. And I'm proud to be a part of that now. I'll thank you on behalf of Ellie for hosting the best home hen I've ever seen in my life. I was on a stag do in Newcastle and I swear down, I generally got a taxi home to come home to her. But I got told I wasn't allowed, so I was gutted about that. This wedding day would not have been possible without your generosity and helping make our dream wedding come a reality. So once again, thank you so much. Honestly, appreciate you so much. Thanks a lot. Now, to the most important girl in here, Ellie, who looks absolutely unbelievable, by the way. My mates are obviously steaming over here with that unbelievable dress on, so can't wait for you to get into your second dress after this. Thank you so much for organising this wedding. You've done unbelievable, and all that stress that you've been through was definitely worth it. We've come a long way from our first date when from people that don't know, I really did turn up in a sleeveless denim jacket. No, with a hundy underneath as well. Yeah. I know the lads down there won't be happy with that, but because of the age situation, I thought it would be suitable to take Ellie to the pictures for our first date. But I generally didn't want the night to end, so I took her to Alma de Cuba. I don't think that was the best place to take her, with all the 40-year-olds. It looked like we were out with our mum and dad. So the second date, I took her back to somewhere more suitable. We went to Alton Towers. With a wingman and a woman that are both here today. I won't name no names. I think after that date, that's when I started to fall in love with you. I'd never had a girlfriend before, and at the time I didn't really want one. But I fell for you. I had the feeling you was the one, so we asked you to be my girlfriend, and it's safe to say I wasn't wrong. When I first got with you, you were such a young girl. We had a long distance relationship. You sacrificed a lot of your weekends as a young girl, missing weekends with your friends and family to come and spend your weekends with me. Starting off at Shrewsbury, when I was in digs with Chris and Steve, they obviously still knew that you was very young. So the first time you come to stay, Chris put a blow-up bed in the same bedroom, so we could have our own beds. Chris, Steve, thanks for that, but that blow-up bed didn't get used. Well, I think you know, because the next time Ellie comes to stay, you put us in a caravan in the back garden. Sorry, Mr. Caffrey. It was hard at times having a long distance relationship, and I made it even harder for you. As I then moved on to Peterborough, I just lost my driving licence just before I signed, so I was moving 3 hours away and couldn't drive. So I made it even harder for you, but once again, we made it work, and I'm so glad we did. I definitely don't tell you enough, but you are my world. This last year has definitely been the worst year of my life, and I won't bore anyone with it, because everyone goes through hard times. But I'm honestly not ashamed to admit it. I've struggled massively at times. 100% the hardest days were definitely when I was on my own and didn't have Ellie next to me. You calmed me down when I was angry. You picked me up when I was feeling down. You kept me motivated and kept me believing that everything was going to be alright. And I can honestly say you got me through this year, so thank you. I don't know, I was fucking hard work. You was the best nurse I had. You live for your oldies, and even though I moan all the time about where you're taking me, I'm made up, you got me on toast. And I give in, because everywhere you take me is unreal, and I'm lucky to have experienced it all with you. Every year, your mum tells you, you could be a holiday planner, which is one of the many things she tells you you can be. I'm so proud of you. You're a yoga teacher, you're a stylist, and you've got your own bikini line. You're also one cool fucking girl. You even managed to make wearing your dad's shirt look sexy. Saying that, when I was in hospital with meningitis, you had to take a tablet so you didn't catch it. And you got an allergic reaction. You look like an elephant. Man or woman, I don't know what to say. You couldn't open your eyes, and honestly, you still looked unbelievable. I promise you, you really did. You did.
Oh, you definitely did.
Oh, you did. I'm the luckiest man in the world to now call you my wife. What everyone else sees of you is the most gorgeous, caring, loving girl. Always going out your way for everyone. Never putting yourself first, ever. You worry about everything and anything. You're clumsy, you're dopey, you're gluten-free, you don't eat meat. You're late for everything. As today. Our snack cupboard tastes like cardboard. And I wouldn't change any of it about you. I can't wait for the rest of my life with you. I can't wait to proudly call you my wife. I love you.
That's why it's a cutie.
Thank you, I'm done.